À, chú có mẹ gì kìa.
Hello, David. How are you?
Fine day.
I'm so glad to have you here in the class today, which makes me feel happy. All right, so I think we can get started with our today's class. We're gonna have a very entertaining class. We're gonna have a lot of amusement here, and in addition to this, I would like you to tell me Do you remember our previous lesson? Do you remember what we talked about? Give me 1 second. Let me just go get it.
No.
Okay. I'm going to refresh to you what we talked in our previous class. Just 1 second, please. Hello, David. Can you see my screen?
Without screen.
Okay, look at my screen. So this is today's class. We're gonna be talking about a very important topic, which I consider that's very good to you. David, in addition to this, I wanted to tell you within one more class, which means next class, you are going to have a final test of this course that will be ending next class. Be ready for the test that I'm going to give you. Let me go get it for you. Give me just 1 second. Okay, here it is. Okay, this one is in Vietnamese, right? Which is much better. Okay, that this one is in Vietnamese language. You may like it. Okay. So look at this one. Can you see it? David, can you hear me well? Okay, look at this. I'm gonna share my screen to you so you can see it. Can you see my screen? Can you see it? So, David, welcome to the class. Like I said before, I am so glad to have you in the class. Can you see my screen?
It's screen.
You can. If you can, just raise your hands. Okay. Okay. So here we're gonna be talking about places and directions. Understand directions, give directions, and all that. Okay. So we're gonna understand this. That's the vocabulary, and there are things that we can see in a city, right? You know what that is? Traffic lights. That's right. And what is the next one? Pedestrian street. I think you're mute. Either you are either mute or there are some problems with your audio once again. Check your mic. Check your mic. Okay, so what is the next one? What is the next thing you can see there?
Road.
Now I can listen to your voice. To your voice. Crossroad. Okay. Okay. Crossroad. And the next one. What is the next one? Okay. Any idea? Street. Yeah, that's right. I love that. You're doing it pretty well, and I really love that the way how you're doing it. Okay, David. Let's continue with the next one. We are going to continue. See this. So now we are going to match the directions. All right. So you're gonna tell me which one is the correspondent. You're gonna tell me number one, for example. As you see, number one is letter G. Turn right.
Okay, teacher.
Okay. What's number 3? What is number 3? Okay. Okay. Number 3, go straight on. Number 4, go past the cinema. So number 4 is go past the cinema. Number 5. What is number 5? Can you say it on your own words? Number 5. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Stop, stop at the traffic lights is D. Number 6 is F.
The corner. Right.
Okay.
On the corner. Yes.
Okay. Number 7.
On the right.
Okay. Number 8.
On the left. A. H.
Okay. Number 8 is on the left.
A.
Okay. Great job. So now we're going to continue. Let me clean up the board. That is important. Okay. So we are going to continue with this.
I cannot see anything.
No, I stopped sharing. I'm going to reach her again. Look at this. Can you see now?
Yeah, I can see it now.
So now you and I, we're going to do the following. We are going to work in pairs, all right? The photos and the information. And we are going to talk about Liverpool. Liverpool famous. And you will tell me what can tourists do there. So let's see.
Glass football. Didn't you know Liverpool has most museum and art galleries in the UK outside of London and a fantastic variety of restaurant shops, but
Okay.
and a beautiful waterfront.
Okay, great job. Amazing. Look at it, look at here. So next one.
Don't miss Liverpool your next trip to the Ooh, UK.
Okay, let me ask you something. Why is Liverpool famous?
Because Liverpool has the most museum and art galleries, and they have a fantastic valley of restaurant shops
Okay, great.
and beautiful waterfront.
That is correct. Okay, because it's famous for the Beatles and world-class football. That's why is well known. What you said, it is one of the reason as well. Okay, but like I said, okay, like I said, Liverpool is also a city of football and many people. Okay,
Okay.
so here it is. Let's continue. Let's continue. All right. A tourist.
With
What
a
can
new
tourists do there? What can tourists do there, David?
so tourists can visit Congar Lakes and museum, eat at a variety of restaurants, visit pubs and cafe, and visit the waterfront. I'm done and be ready. I can't hear you too.
Sorry. Oh, look at this exercise. So we're gonna do the following.
Okay.
In this exercise, it's so easy. It's a piece of cake, so simple. We are gonna be doing the following. In this exercise, we are going to look at the map below. We are gonna take turns to ask you and to answer. I will have the opportunity to ask you, but also you're gonna tell me where are these things. And you're gonna say, for example, is at such a place, is on such a street, and wherever what we're gonna be referring is located. Can you see my screen well? Okay, let's get started. Okay, let me see. Where
Theater or movie theater, post
let me
office,
okay,
Market
okay.
Street, in Orchard Road is half apartments, gas station, pet shop, bus station, bookstore, library, library, testing center, testing center,
Aisles testing center. Aisles. Aisles testing center. Oh wow. It's where people are being tested to measure their English level. All right. So
Market Street, it has police station, city hall, gym, Jones Market, and hospital.
okay, let's continue. All right, David. I was being asked.
Mm.
Okay, let's continue.
Oh,
Let's continue now. Okay.
okay.
So the next one, now I'm gonna ask you questions. Okay, I will ask you questions about that, and you will tell me the answers. All right.
Okay.
Look at that. All right. Here it is. Where is the internet cafe?
Market Street.
Okay, and how can I get from? This is my question for you. How can I get from the computer store to the city hall?
Then go with right and then go to the market street and go down so you can see City Hall.
Okay, so let's continue. All right, let's continue. Where is the John's supermarket and how can I get from John's supermarket to the post office? Oh, wow. What a beautiful trip. Post office?
We need to go up and we need to go to the Orchard Road. Then we go down in Martin Street. In the last one, you can see post office.
That's right. That is correct. For example, let's say you are at, for instance, you are at John's supermarket and then you need to go to the post office. How can you go there? Maybe your mother tells you, okay, David, let's go to John's supermarket. And when you are there at John's supermarket, then you have to pick up a letter. You need to go for a letter there at John's the post office, right? How would you go there? How would you do that? Can you explain me, David? Yeah, remember you are at John's supermarket and then you're going to the
So
post office.
it's good. Then we go, then we turn left to Orchard Road. Then we go down and you will see the post office in Martin Street. I'm done.
So let's continue. And how can I get from the internet cafe? But maybe you have to go first to the library because you wanted to check some books.
And we went to Orchard Road.
Okay, so the towns,
You can see library.
the library, remember the library is an Oscar Road. And how do you go from the from Oscar Road? Oscar Road. I'm sorry. You are at the library. That is on Oscar Road. How do you get from the library and the bookstore to, let's say, to the internet cafe? You were on the library, right? You were looking for some books, but maybe later you decided to go online and try to find information about your homework. You even tried to go to the bookstore to buy a book about your topic, but then you decided just to go to an internet cafe to get information about it.
Bookstore to read, to buying some books to know about the homework or some things. But then we went to the middle of Martin Street and we go up to the internet cafe to ask someone and turning on Coca.
You add someone, but then you have to take directions. It's all right. It's not only to ask someone, but also you need to take some directions, right? For example, you are at the Market Street or Martin Street or Orchard Road, but how would you go there? Let's say, for example, you are at the library or bookstore, the internet, and then I want you to go to the internet cafe. How would you do that?
First, we went to the Martin Street. We go up and find the cafe. We turn first. We turn on the bookstore. We turn left, and we go up to the internet cafe. I can't hear you. I can't hear you.
Can you hear me now?
Okay, I can hear you now.
Great job. I think you are doing a great job. This is a great answer. This is what I really like to listen from you. That is a very, very nice answer. And we can continue with the rest. Okay, so look at that. So we're going to continue with the next part. So you're gonna look at it. Sorry. Look at there. So now we're gonna complete this conversation, and I'm going to be the man, and you're gonna be the woman. And
You
then
tell me the way to be tell a story. Yeah, you go straight on here. Excuse me, is there a cinema in here?
no, look at this. I'm gonna show you how to do it. You and I am the W. The W stands for the woman. The the M stands for the man. But what you gonna do, David, over here is to be the man, and I'm gonna be the woman, etc. So I'm gonna start. All right, you ready?
I'm ready.
Excuse me,
Yes,
can you tell me the way to the Beatles story?
yes, you go straight on here.
Excuse me, is there a cinema here?
Let me.
Okay, go
Yeah,
ahead.
there's there's a cinema in the Liverpool one.
Let me think. Do it again one more time. Excuse me, is there a cinema here?
Hmm, let me think. Yes, there's a cinema in Liverpool one.
Great job. Oh, David, you did pretty well. Let me see. Now I want you to be the woman and I'm going to be the man. We're going to change our roles, all right?
Excuse me. Excuse me.
Yes. Yeah, yes.
Can you tell me the way to the Beatles story?
Yeah, you go straight on here.
Excuse me, is there a cinema here?
Excuse me. Repeat it again one more time. Excuse me.
Excuse me, is there a cinema here?
Have you ever heard about Vicky Guerrero?
What?
Vicky Guerrero.
No.
Do you know her? She was in WWE. She used to be a wrestler. And when she was wrestling, she used to say, excuse me. So you're gonna do it this way. Excuse me. All right.
Excuse me.
Okay, it's your turn now.
Yes.
Let me think. Yes, there's a cinema in Liverpool one. Okay. It was an amazing job. So now we are going to continue with the rest. Okay, so here it is. Okay, so now we are going to number the directions to the Liverpool one in order. Look at there. How can I go to the Liverpool one? Here you have the numbers, and you're going to sequence the numbers with the first one. All right.
Teacher, the cinema on the left, 6. Go past the big car
Now,
park 3.
just
Straight.
hold on. I'm sorry, David. Do it this way. Do it this way. All right. So it's gonna be like, for example, you're gonna be like, okay, to get to the cinema, I first go straight on here. Then, and you keep connecting your ideas. Go ahead, do it again one more time from the first one to the last one, from 1 to 7, based on the sequence.
The cinema
Okay,
on
go
the
ahead.
is 6.
Number 1, go straight on here. Do it again. Number 1, go straight on here.
Go straight on here.
Okay. Then number 2, what's number 2?
Turn right the traffic light. Go
Okay.
the big park. Go straight on the traffic light. There's a pedestrian street. The cinema
Okay.
on the left. You can't miss it.
Okay, so let's see here. Number 7, what's number 7? The
You
first one.
miss it.
Okay. Okay, so let me show you somebody. Look at there. Hello, David. Somebody's going to say hi to you.
Oh,
All right. She's from the States. All right. She's also an American girl.
I know.
Okay. Have you been to America or Japan, Korea?
In Vietnam. I never went to another country.
Okay. You will have this opportunity. You will have this wonderful opportunity. If you learn English, that's going to help you a lot when you travel.
No, it's like this one. In American, they say they can use gun. So sometimes they will.
No, not always like that, because here in America everything is fine. Sometimes there may be bad people, but many times there will be nice people. So let's see, let's continue with the class, David. Speaking. Now we are going to read the extracts and you're going to tell me how does the woman check the directions, and then I want you to underline the phrases she uses. Look at there. So do you understand the activity, David? Okay, let's read this. We are going to read the conversation as we did before, but the thing is here, you're going to underline. You're going to underline the directions. For example, you go straight here, then you will write it down. Ready? I'm gonna start, and then you're gonna be the woman, and then we're gonna do the opposite. You go straight on here. You can use those traffic lights. Now it's your turn. Okay. Okay. David, now it's your turn. Okay, finish with the underlining. First, finish with the underlining. When you finish with the underline, then we're gonna do the rest. Turn left. It's not traffic lights, it's turn left. It's turn left, no traffic lights. Traffic lights is not a direction. Traffic lights are some objects. Okay, David. You ready? Okay, here we go. Okay. Okay. Look at there. Here it is. The first one we're going to check. Okay, let's do the conversation before it ends. Okay. You go straight. Okay, you go straight on here. You can see the other traffic lights. Well, turn left at the traffic lights. Yes, at the middle story is on your right. Go ahead.
On the traffic light in the past, some water, and then and
On the right.
Alba,
It's on the right at Alba. Albert Dock.
Overdock, right. Thanks.
And then you can see Liverpool one in front of you and you can't miss it. It's really big.
And you just check the first part so straight on here, turn left at the traffic lights,
No, turn right.
and right, and go straight on.
Yes, David is gonna take us out. Can you please rejoin? If we take us out, please rejoin again so we can continue this amazing class. Oh
Okay.
no, oh no, I think his time is over. That's fine. Okay, David, homework. I'm gonna give you a homework right away. Let me see. Let me see.
Oh, 1 minute more.
One more
Like,
minute. How many minutes more?
one. My
1 minute.
last 1 minute.
Okay, homework. You're gonna write the verbs of movements in English.